just saw the movie Hidden Figures. What did you think of the film?
Amazing, amazing, amazing story. I'm so excited for the world to see that this is not only inspirational, but it's a part of our history. And I think it's going to really be a game changer in terms of really having a broad impact on young people, especially young girls of color, and what they can see themselves as in terms of their future aspirations. So it's such a great story. It's been lost or hidden for too long, and happy that it's going to be out there now.
We also treat math as if it's a gifting and not a skill, right? Like math is not something that you pick up, just like you're not born reading, you're not born doing math. There's an incredible amount of work that goes into, goes into learning this stuff and making sure to get it. So I think even the framing of math as, some sprinkled yummy goodness that some people get and some people don't is inaccurate. It's just hard for everyone. I shouldn't say hard. It is something that everyone has to learn
and work at. Exactly.
It's a skill, not a gift.
Watching the movie and seeing these beautiful, amazing, powerful, intelligent women on screen, it reminds me of the movement Black Girl Magic.
Yes, I am very familiar with Black Girl Magic, and I saw it all over the screen. I actually leaned over to the young woman sitting next to me and said, I think this movie is just like Black Girl Magic personified.
I think the Black Girl Magic movement and the Black Girl Magic in this film is just so incredible. I think it's because we have a society that unfortunately sometimes places labels on women, especially women of color. I think having something that's so across the board positive that I think many people can identify with, and you can have your own Black Girl Magic in whatever sense of that word. And so I think it's so important because confidence is so critical, and having this movement where young Black girls are embracing themselves in their uniqueness and the magic that they have is amazing.
So Dale, you are the first woman of color who is a distinguished engineer at IBM, correct? So,
for those of us who are on the outside of the world, the assumption is that this is predominantly male. As someone on the inside, is that true or no?
It is. We've been working really hard with several IBM programs for women in technology to promote the technical career path for women. We have the Pathways program. We have a re-entry program where we're actually encouraging women who've left the workplace, who are technical, to come back into IBM and get on the path. And we have several development programs to mentor them. In fact, Sharon here, and I'll just pull her in for a minute.
Hello, Sharon.
Is one of my mentees who is on the path to being this distinguished engineer, and she is part of the Pathways program that I mentioned to you.
And how does it feel to be part of this program?
It's excellent. It's a great opportunity, and it's very important to have aspirations and, as they said, know your purpose.
As someone who studied math, majored in math, is an engineer, and an IBMer, I had never heard of these women. And so having this revealed in such a poignant way was tremendous. The other thing that was surprising is how many parallels I still see between what's happening in the movie and what happens today, right? People breaking through barriers with their courage, earning respect with their intellect, and being politically astute enough to know when to use which.
I think the biggest misconception by far is that you have to be gifted with the skill, that oh my goodness, you were born studying astrophysics, which is absolutely not true. It is something that is a skill. You learn it, you love it, and you get better at it. And I think it's important to make sure we remember that it's something anyone can do if they want, and I think you should.